Sup guys, Zenigami here, and Pica 40 Stamina Raid Pica Doo-Doo is coming to global One Piece Treasure Cruise! Wouldn't it be so annoying if I did the entire guide like this? So, Pica 40 Stamina Raid is very easy. Remember that if you're on global, which this prep guide is for, the Shanks ambush quest is not available. There is no Shanks ambush quest. There is no Whitebeard ambush quest because those are only for a limited time right now. So there is no need to prepare for Shanks or Whitebeard. But just as a future tip, any team that you use that can beat either Shanks or Whitebeard is going to be able to beat Pica. If you cannot beat Pica, you're not going to beat Shanks or Whitebeard. So just prepare for Shanks, Whitebeard. Pica is literally just there. Now, one big thing that makes Pica so amazingly easy is that he is every single color ever. What Pica's big gimmick is that Pica will randomly change his color from whatever color he is right now into another color. So one turn he could be red, next turn he could be blue, then green, then yellow, then purple, whatever. He never starts off as yellow because he'll always preemptively change his color, but he could be yellow on turn 2, he could be purple on turn 3, he could go back to yellow on turn 4. He will just change through his colors every single turn. So you can use any team at all to beat him. You can use a strength team and just burst when he's green. You can use a blue team and burst when he's red. You can use a side team and burst when he's an int character. You can use an int team and burst when he's a side character. You can use a croc team, a slasher team, whatever you want. Basically just bring your strongest team that you have. Now the only really hard part about Pica is that he's got a 10-hit combo barrier, so you can't use things like double Mihawk slashers because you can still use double Mihawk slashers. It's very easy, but Dex and Int Mihawk specials basically will not work because he's got that 20-hit combo barrier. And the real hard part about the Mihawk raid is the Pica raid are stages 3 and 4. So let's get into it. We're going to go over what Pica does later. Once again, this is on Game With. We're going to have a link to the Game With site in the video description. Remember that Game With is in Japanese, so you're going to either have to translate it or just go off what I say and use Game With for the numbers. So round 1 of Pica is just going to be a bunch of regular dudes. Gonna be on a 1 to 2 hit turn timer. They'll attack every 2 turns. Just kill them all without them attacking you. Stage 2 is where you're gonna do a majority of your stalling. Stage 2 has 2 turtles, 2 side characters, and an int character. The turtles have 16 hit points each, so they basically will take up 4 hit combo attacks. So that, just between those 2 turtles, that's already 8 turns of stalling. The int and the side characters, of course, will skip their attack and bind the character they're weak against for 3 turns each. So this guy will bind side characters for 3 turns. These guys will bind your int characters for 3 turns. So you can take out plenty of turns stalling here. You can almost stall for any specials you need right here. Stage 3 is when we start carrying. Now stage 3, you've got a seahorse. All these guys, these are just high hit point guys. You can take them down pretty easily. If you're bringing Goemon Usopp, just start your attacks here, then move on to the rest. And then what we're going to care about is this Int Cannoneer. The Int Cannoneers have 320,000 hit points and will attack for 50,000 damage. So unless you use a team with a lot of health, very specifically a lot of health, you're going to probably die to his attack. So turn 1, just take out these guys. These guys will still bind the types they're weak against, so if you can't kill one of them, make sure, like, if you don't mind getting one of your side characters binded, or if you have level 3 anti-bind, you can leave one of these guys alive and finish them off next turn. Or if you have Goemon Usopp, you can use Goemon Usopp here. I would save Goemon Usopp for the next turn, probably. But what you'll do is take those guys out, take this guy out before he attacks you. Stage 4 is where, if your team's damage is not high enough, you'll die. Because now instead of just one guy, there are now 2 int guys here. They both have 300,000 hit points and will attack for 50,000. So turn 1, you're probably going to take out the 3 guys up front and the penguin and start damaging one of the guys. Turn 2, finish him off, start damaging the second guy. Turn 3, finish him off. If you cannot kill these guys, this is where your team will lose. So make sure this is a team that you're probably going to use your Golden Pound Usopp on, or if you're using like 5+ Luffy, you might use 5+ Luffy here to kill these guys and delay for just a little bit. before you get into Pica. So Pica has 2.2 million hit points, pretty low. He is only a 40 stamina raid boss. Remember, only 40 stamina for Pica. He attacks for 20,000 every 3 turns. So you'll notice 20,000 is actually less than those int guys. He's weaker than the fodder stages. Pica's gimmick, like I said, he will have a 10-hit combo barrier. If you have Golden Pound Usopp, that already gets most of the combo, gets rid of most of the combo. Remember that you can't use specials such as Mihawk, Slasher Special, or any special that deals damage unless you are actually going to use a special like Law or 6-star Blackbeard, who will 6-star Blackbeard special gets through the barrier, or Law special, which makes your specials go through the barrier. Every single turn, Pica is going to change his color. So it's a random color. You can reset this, and you don't have to reset during the attack. Pica resets his colors at the start of your turn. So let's just say I really need him to become blue, and he changes to red. Well, I can just exit out of the game, come back in the game, and he'll just reset his color again. So if you ever just need to reset his color, just exit out, come back in. Exit out, come back in. There's no need to rush. You don't have to exit out before your turn. You can wait and just do it during your turn. See if you can do enough damage. If you can't, exit out, come back in, see if he changes the color that you need to burst on. If you get him below half health, he will heal up whenever he attacks. So that's always important to delay him before you burst him down. If you're using a damage reducer and a delayer, use a damage reducer first and then use the delayer afterwards. So that way you can burst him. And remember that he only heals up during his attack. So if you burst him to 25% and it's not his turn, you can still finish him off that next turn. Below 20%, when he attacks, he'll attack for 70,000 damage and bind the middle row, the bottom 2 rows, so everything but he'll bind everyone but your captains for 2 turns. Now, that 2-turn bind, if you have level 2 anti-bind, it won't matter. The big damage thing is that 70,000 damage. The big thing really about Pica is make sure you don't leave him below 50% when he attacks. Pica, very, very easy boss to kill. Remember, you can use, I'm going to stress it so many times, basically any team at all. And if you have a friend Cavendish, if you have a friend 6-star Cavendish, 6-star Cavendish himself will just kill Pica. 6-star Cavendish, when used against a strength character, already is at least a 1.5 million damage. And then on a second turn, you just kill him. So if you have a 6-star Cavendish, you can beat him with any team, as long as you can get past this stage 4. This stage 4 is the hard stage. You have to, it's not tricky, it's just a damage test. You have to make sure you can kill both of these guys before they attack you, because they attack super, super, super hard. So this is a real trick. Get past this stage. Pica is a wimp. Also, he screams and cries. Pica is a voice raid boss. The only voice raid boss exists, and it's pretty cool. So this is the first team we're going to look at, a time skip Luffy 5+ Luffy team. Sabo, Hancock, Doflamingo, Apu on there. If you can beat these raid bosses and Coliseum bosses, you shouldn't have any problem with Pica at all. As soon as you get there, you can use time skip Luffy on stage 4. If you use time skip Luffy on stage 4 and kill him on that turn, you'll have 1 turn left on the Pica. So one time skip Luffy, let's just say you get like 4 matching orbs, or even just 2 matching orbs. Let's say you only get 2 matching orbs. Then you have Luffy special on, using these 16 times Captain boost, Apu special, Sabo special, Dofi special, Hancock special. Remember that he is going to have a 10-hit combo barrier, 10 hits barrier, and you'll kill him if he's red, blue, yellow, or purple. So you'll basically only not kill him if he's green with only 2 orbs. If you have an orb right here, there you go. You'll kill him no matter what color it is. So this team, you can use time skip Luffy on turn 4, and no matter what color Pica becomes, you'll still have 1 turn of time skip Luffy and just use all your specials and kill him immediately. A very fast, very efficient team, and all you need are 2 orbs and you'll kill him no matter what color he is. Even, once again, remember that 10-hit barrier. Next team we're going to look at is Blackbeard and 5+ Luffy. Let's say we want to ignore that barrier of his. Remember, this Smoker special will not reduce your damage taken. Actually, he boosts orbs. This isn't a damage reducing Smoker. I lied to you. So with this team, you'll have a lot of hit points. You can actually take a hit from Pica without even using any specials to reduce damage. Not that you can reduce damage. So you can take a hit from Pica, just attack him, get him close to 50%, and then burst him after that. You can use Golem Pound Usopp to delay him, which would give you 6 to 9 turns, depending on if you take a hit and then use Golem Pound Usopp, or use Golem Pound Usopp right away. If you have 2 matching orbs, Smoker Special, Dofi, and Aokiji Special on to lock your orbs down. Dofmingo Special will kill him if he's purple, basically. And then if he's still alive, you still will have those orbs, and you can use Smoker Special on the second turn. Very easy. You can use Luffy Special on stage 4 on either this or the Time Skip Luffy team if you need an extra turn to kill them, and then use Golem Pound Usopp on Pica, or you can use Golem Pound Usopp on stage 4 and then use Luffy on Pica for an extra turn to attack Pica. Another team is Law Dex Mihawk Slasher team. So, like I said, normally you can't use your special to do damage to Pica because of that 10-hit combo barrier, but if you use Law Special, then your specials will get through the barrier. So Mihawk Special and Killer's Special will get through the barrier, doing 30% of his health and then another 7% of his health, bring him to about 1.5 million or so. That's just off the top of my head. That math is probably wrong. Let's say we get 3 matching orbs. Brown Beard will give himself an orb. You can move that over from him to Killer. Killer will make red and blue orbs into matching on your slashers, so you have a very good chance of getting 4 matching orbs. Remember that you can use the Mihawk Slasher ship. Mihawk Slasher ship, where are you? And I need to remember to change this back after we're done. Mihawk Slasher ship. So you'll have enough health to, if you're at full health, take a hit from Pica. But let's just assume that you're going to have to kill Pica without taking a hit from him. Where's my... I'll just get the... downside. There you are. Brown Beard Special, Dofi Specials, kills him here. Just doesn't kill him if he's red because you have using 3 Dex characters. But because you're going to be able to get Mihawk Special through, you're going to be able to get Killer Special through, on the first turn you can kill him on any of his colors except for red. And if you get red, just wait a turn and he'll change it to something else. So you can always kill him without using Golem Pound Usopp, or use Golem Pound Usopp, take your few turns to attack, and then kill him after that. Once again, I would normally recommend Golem Pound Usopp used on stage 4 if you're having a hard time, and then after that, use your big bursts on Pica. After that, we have an Ace Zephyr Shooter team. Heraclean guarantees that you have at least 3 matching orbs on your shooters. This time, I'm going to be looking at Perona to reduce the first turn attack. So you can use Perona for the first attack. Even without matching orbs, you'll do at least a few 100,000 damage. If you got a few matching orbs, it's going to be even easier. Perona to reduce the damage from the first attack, you only take 2,000 damage. Just don't get him below 50%. After Perona, use Golem Pound Usopp. Use Heraclean, get some matching orbs, use Ace to lock those orbs down, Zephyr to boost them for 2 turns, and if for some reason he's still alive after that, you can use Enel to boost him again, or that is better damage. Just an example of another team Zephyr Zephyr special on just for the damages. You can do half of his health no matter what color, or half his health for 3 of the colors because you get those 3 matching orbs. Good stuffers. Oh, why is my music's just muted? Teehee. Shh, you didn't know that. And then the last team we're going to be looking at is a Cavendish Enel Quick Team. Like I said, Cavendish is the only thing you need. Turn Cavendish Special on, and that's 1.5 million damage if he's red. So the first turn, you can just attack him with no orbs, with whatever color, let's just say, or use some specials. You can use Enel Special on turn 1, do a few thousand damage. Turn 2, use Cavendish Special. If he's red, almost kill him, or kill him the second turn no matter what color he is. So even if he goes red to green, attack on the first turn, use Rob Lucci, get some orbs, use Enel Kaku with a Rob Lucci, Hina to bind him so you have 2 turns of that with the 2 turns of Kaku. There are lots of ways you can do this. You can put Cavendish here, so that way you get a guaranteed orb on Cavendish instead, and use Cavendish Special if he survives that. For Cavendish and Golem Pound Usopp, because then you have 6 turns to kill them. So many ways to skin a Pica, guys. Pica is a Psy powerhouse driven character. He is very, very, very good. I highly recommend getting him maxed out with max sockets and max cooldown. The sockets I recommend on him are Heal and something else, or Bind Despair. Bind Despair is always a great choice. You're never going to regret getting Bind Despair. And Heal, of course, is nice the more heal that you have. Only having 2 sockets, just get whichever ones that you happen to get, usually. He's got a ton of health, over 4,000 hit points. He's got over about 1,200 attack, 1,180 attack, and no recovery. His captain ability is actually pretty good. He boosts the attack of powerhouse characters by 2.25 times and boosts their health by 1.5 times. Great thing to do is use him with a 6-star Blackbeard friend captain with a bunch of powerhouse characters. Or you can use him just as a powerhouse captain with like a Rob Lucci friend captain, or with a Dex Sanji captain if you want that heal per turn instead. Or eventually, Hody Jones once Hody Jones comes out. His special ability makes him a great sub on any team that's especially Psy, Powerhouse, or Driven teams. At level 2, he changes for all characters empty badly matching orbs into matching orbs, empty and or badly matching orbs into matching orbs. So if you have a Dex character, he would change a red orb into a green orb, and he'll cut the health of all enemies by 20%. So it's a 20% health cut across the board, and can change all badly matching orbs into matching orbs, or all empty orbs into matching orbs. There are a lot of Coliseums that will either empty all the orbs, or especially a lot of things that will give you all badly matching orbs, and Pica is great to instantly counter that fight. Highly recommend getting him, guys. Very easy 40 stamina raid, great captain and great sub. Get him ASAP. If you like this, you can go to patreon.com/Zenigami and subscribe, or check us out live on twitch.tv/Zenigami. Good luck, thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.